Oh, great to see you all.
Thank you. Hold on 1 second. So I'd like to welcome you all to UMA Community Clinic Free Yoga Wednesdays. Thank you so much for dropping by and spending time with me. My name is DeJur, and I am here in Los Angeles. I'm on the land of the Tongva and Gabrielino First Nations people. This land was theirs prior to them being enslaved and colonized. So I'd like to give a little moment of reflection just to thank them for being the stewards of this most beautiful part of the world that I get to call home. If you have any injuries, please be mindful of your body and take care of yourself. We're going to be doing mat yoga today. So if y'all want to grab a mat while I'm yapping. And also, if you need to take any breaks, please feel free to take breaks as needed. And we'll start with a grounding practice. So once you get comfortable and situated, I'm sitting on the stool for now, then I'm going to move back onto my mat. Just sit in a way that's comfortable for you. I'm going to turn the music off for now. Okay. So we'll start with just having a look around our space. So looking around your room, the room you're occupying right now, as if it's your first time there. And just taking in all the things. And I say every week, I have a lot of things that are out where they should not be, but they're there anyway. So just having a look around, noticing what's what, and the textures and colors of the things, whatever they are. And then let's go for the sense of hearing. And let's start with outdoors hearing. So see what you hear outside. It's really quiet right now, which is amazing. And then sounds inside. So I have the cat water fountain thing and the diffuser going. Those are the only things I hear in here. And the wild cats are locked up in the back, so I can't hear them right now, which is good. Good for us. Good for my concentration. Moving around to our sense of taste. And what do you taste in your mouth? And then our sense of smell. I smell cedar wood and lavender essential oil. That's what I smell. Then our sense of touch, bringing the right hand up to the left shoulder. You can extend your left arm straight out. Let your left hand drape in front of your left knee. And just some arm brushing. Noticing the fabric or your skin, or when I get to my hands or your hands, you can feel the bones. I have on a couple of rings, so I feel my rings when I go all the way down to my fingers. And this is a way to self-soothe. It's called arm brushes. Comes in handy sometimes when you're out in the world. And then let's change sides. Left hand, right shoulder, and just brushing from shoulder to fingertips. So this arm has the watch. So I feel a little bump when I go over my wrist, different bump than the bones. And while we're doing these, we're sitting up really tall. And then the other way to do these is hands on top of your thighs. And just, these are good for like meetings and things where you're sitting at a desk or table. And you can do one hand or both and just sliding your palms back and forth on your thighs. And also while we were doing these, I meant to mention noticing how the fabric feels. Thin, thick, smooth, rough, slick like silk or satin. How does it feel? Okay. And I'm going to move on to my mat now. So if you'd like, you can always, I have the yoga blanket here. It doesn't have to be a yoga blanket, any kind of blanket, folded. You can either sit on it to cushion your sit bones from the floor or the mat. or you can fold it in a way that you put it right. You'll know the spot. You're gonna have to kind of search around and see what feels good. But right at the sit bone so that it helps you lift your spine and sit up a little taller. There's a little edge there that you'll feel and you'll know it. Like I said, you have to experiment with it to find it. Once you find it, you'll know where it is forever. So any class you end up in, you can get your thing together and sit down on it and you'll know where that spot is because it just feels right. And what it does is it raises the hips just a little bit higher than the knees. So that helps us with our spinal extension upward. It helps us to lengthen the spine and then sitting up helps us sit up really straight. And so we want the shoulders over the hips as best we can. And just chin to chest for now. We're just going to hold here and try to press your shoulders down toward the floor so you get a nice passive stretch around the sides of the neck and the part where the neck and the high upper back come together. Just hold there. Chin to chest. See if you notice anything. You can also have your legs stretched out if that's more comfortable for you. Chin to chest. You can look down toward the floor. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable. And then slow circles with the head. And so it's early here in LA or West Coast, I should say. You might hear some crackling and things. As long as these sounds don't come with pain, you're doing okay. And slow and easy. You can make bigger circles with your head or more smaller diameter, whatever's comfortable for you. So I'm going in, what way am I going? Counterclockwise. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm going clockwise and I don't have any noise happening right now, which is kind of interesting. Let's go the other way and see what happens. A little more going the opposite way. I don't know why that is, but I'm surprised it's so quiet because I spent the day on the airplane yesterday. And then coming back to center. And then turning your head to your left chin to left shoulder and just hold there, looking to the left. And cut your eyes over to the left corner so we can get a little movement in the muscles of around the eyeballs. And then cut your eyes to the right corner. We're keeping the head turned to the left. So we're just going to shift the eyeballs from right to left, left to right. You can do that on your own time. Take your right hand and press the outside of your right jaw. Continue with the eye movements. And then release the right hand. And then we're going to turn our head toward the right and hold there. And you can continue to shift the eyeballs left and right here. So we're sitting up really tall. We're taking breaths through the nose. We're really filling the lungs each inhale and emptying out with each exhale. And then left fingertips to the left jawline. A gentle pressure toward the toward the right, Left fingertips, left jawline, and gentle pressure, chin a little bit more to the right. And just hold there. And then release. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder, hold here. Let's look up and down, even though our head is tilted, looking up and down to get a little additional movement around the ocular muscles. I usually do this exercise just seated up close in the camera, but we're going to multitask here. And then bring the right hand to the left side of your head or near your left ear. Allow the left arm to add a little stretch allow the right arm to add a little stretch to the left side of your neck. And we're not pulling, we're just letting the weight of the arm do the work for us. Holding here, maybe trying to push the left shoulder downward a bit to increase that stretch. And then release the right hand down. Notice how the left side of the neck feels. Drop your left ear over to the left shoulder, hold here. And we can look up and down here as well. So flicking the eyeballs up and then down. And then left hand to the right side of your head. Try to lower, intentionally lower the right shoulder. See what you feel. Notice how things feel on the right side of your neck and the top of the right shoulder. Release the left hand. Take 3 fingers from both hands and gently touch the jawbone on each side and lift your head back. We're not forcing, pushing hard. We're just using some soft pressure, if that's possible. We're getting a stretch on the front of the neck. Checking on your breath. Try to drop the shoulders downward. And then release. Bring your hands behind your head and a little interlace fingers in a little hammock for the back of your head. And just sit up tall. We're doing a cow pose here with the hands behind the head, the elbows wide. If your legs were crossed, you can cross them with the other leg in front or on top. Just get some breaths here. Notice a sense of your chest opening. Notice a sense of the muscles in the front of your torso stretching or lengthening a little bit. It's a back bend as well. Breath in here. Exhale, curl, bring the elbows closer and then curl downward. We're going to hold here. So let the weight of the arms stretch the back of the neck a little more. We're not pulling, we're just letting that weight do the work. And then inhale, chest up, elbows wide. Hold here again. Breathe through your nose. And then elbows close, exhale, curl forward. We're going to hold here. Take some breaths. And then inhale, we'll go real time. Breathe in, chest up, arms, elbows wide. And then exhale, curl. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. We'll do 3 more sets. Inhale, up. This is number 3. Exhale, curl. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl. And last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, curl. Come back up to cow shape, elbows wide. Take a couple breaths here. Let's recross the legs again if your legs are crossed. And then come back to neutral. Exhale, right elbow toward the floor, left elbow up. We're going to hold here. This is opening the muscles on the left side of your rib cage. Hold here, breathe through your nose. And then inhale to center, exhaling left elbow down, right elbow up, hold and take some breaths. We'll do 1 more set, slow motion. Inhale to center, exhale, right elbow down, left elbow up, hold, breathe. And then inhale to center, left elbow down, Right elbow up, take some breaths. And then real time, inhale center, exhale right elbow down. Inhale center, exhale left elbow down. Inhale center, right elbow down. Inhale center, left elbow down. One more set, right and left. Inhale to center, right elbow down. Inhale center, left elbow down. And inhale to center, bring both elbows together. Exhale, hold here. Try to lower the shoulders, lower the shoulder blades. Hold here. So the spine is straight and long, elbows near each other. Get some breath. And then inhale, elbows wide. Exhale, elbows together. Hold here, take some breaths. Inhale, elbows wide. Exhale, elbows together. Hold, take some breaths. Shoulders are low. Shoulder blades are low. Inhale to center. Last one. Exhale, elbows together. Hold and breathe. And then arms straight up, breathe in. And then exhale, swan dive your arms down. And notice how lovely that feels to let our arms down. Shake out arms, extend the legs out, and windshield wiper the legs, shaking out the arms. See what you notice in your arms and shoulder blades, the back of the neck, the throat. All right. So extending the left leg straight out, right sole of the foot touches the inside of the left thigh. Turn your torso to the center, because naturally it goes out to the right when you bend the right leg. So turn it back to the center and just exhale and walk your hands forward, one hand on either side of the left leg. And notice how tight you may feel. I feel really tight on my left back of my left leg. But anyway, we're going to hold here for a few breaths. Look down at the left knee. Palms are either flat or up on your fingertips. Some of you may be able to access forearms down. I'm not there, but just do what you can and hold here. So the spine is long, the neck is long. The left toes are up, pointing upward. And then let's inhale, lift up. Arms straight up, arms back by your ears if you can. Exhale, forward bend. We'll do 5 of these. Inhale, lift. Sit up really tall. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. And I think one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Hold forward. Then inhale, lift. Uh-oh. Let's keep going. Twisting to the right. So left hand, right knee. Sit up really tall. The right hand is behind you. The right hand is either flat or you're on your fingertips. Twisting to the right, left toes up, and look over your left shoulder and just hold here. Shallon, if you can hear me, we lost a recorder. Twist and breathe, everyone. So looking left, twisting right. Right hand flat behind you or fingertips. You can also wrap the right hand behind you toward the left hip. And let's look over shoulders, right and left. Left and right with looking side to side. And then inhale, both arms up. And then swan dive the arms down. Extend the right leg out. See how the right leg feels compared to the left. It feels a little longer to me, but not really, but the sensation is a little longer. We were doing a hip opener with the right bent leg. Let's windshield wiper the feet. Shake out your arms, hands, fingers. And then we'll change sides. The left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. The right toes are pointing up. I brought out my blocks, which I usually forget to do. So I'm going to use this one because my inside of my left knee feels a little tweaky. I don't know why, but whatever, it doesn't matter why, but just to support it a little bit. So you don't need blocks per se. You can always use a rolled up towel or blanket or a pillow from the bed or sofa to use as support for the different parts of your body that might need a little bit of oomph. I read in a book or something online the other day that the props are our supporting cast. So sometimes in my experience, the suggestion to use props was kind of, it felt punitive, like since you can't do it without the props, go get a prop. And so it would feel like you were being punished by the third grade school teacher. And so my other teacher, Diane Bondi, calls the props power tools to help bring things like the floor up to my outside of my left leg or whatever we're doing, the cushion for my butt when I sit on my blanket. So thinking of them as to normalize using them, because if we need them, we need them. The mat, as my other teacher, Jivana, says, this is a prop. In old school India, probably still now, they didn't have yoga mats. An American man made a mat because his daughter's knees hurt when she was practicing yoga. So daddy made something for her and it went, viral, as they say. So the floor is a prop, the mats are props, the walls are props, chairs, everything we use for yoga is a prop. And so we can get accustomed to just grabbing what we need when we need it and just going for it. So turning your torso, my little TED talk about props. They're supporting cast, they are power tools, and we use them as we need them. Turning the torso toward the center and just breathing in and then exhaling and coming forward with the hand. Fingertips, forearm, or flat palm, up to you. This side feels a little less tight than my left back of my leg, so there's just a comparison, no big deal about it. But looking down at the right knee. Whoever just joined us, welcome. I cannot see from way back here. Welcome to class. Looking down at the left knee, right knee, and holding there. See if you notice a lengthening sensation in your low back or an opening sensation in your left hip joint. See what you feel. I feel a little stretchy thing happening on the back of my right knee. And let's inhale, both arms up, sit up really tall. Exhale forward, we'll do 5. So that was 5. Inhale, come up, long spine, long neck. Exhale forward. Inhale, come up. Forward bend. 2 more, breathe in, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down and hold here. So right toes are up. The arms are either fingertips, palms, or forearms down, you pick. Looking down at the right knee. And then inhaling up, we're twisting to our left. So the right hand, sorry, touches the left knee. The left hand is behind, either wrapped around us from the back of the waist with the right fingers toward the left fingers, sorry everyone, left fingers toward the right hip. And we're turning to the left. You can have the left hand behind you flat on the floor or fingertips. And we're looking over the right shoulder for now. So I feel twisting away like this, a nice big stretch happening on the inside of my right thigh. Twisting to the left, looking to the right, hold here, right toes up, spine is long, twist to the right, breathe. Sorry, I'm on medication right now, you guys, so twisting to the left. Don't listen to me, no, twisting to the left. Sorry about that. Looking to the right, hold, twist. And then inhale, both arms up, forward bend. And hold here one last time. Then inhale, both arms up. Swan dive, arms down, extend the left leg and notice how left hip feels compared. Now my legs feel equal again. Windshield wipering the feet, shaking out the arms. And then let's bring feet together. So this is butterfly. I'm gonna put my blanket back in that little sweet spot for the moment. And feet are together. I'm gonna massage our feet for just a few breaths. So this is butterfly or cobbler pose, or sometimes called bound angle. So separating your toes, wiggling the toes, massaging the balls of the feet, whatever feels nice, whatever your feet crave, do that. I'm using the knuckles on both hands to massage my arches. So I've talked about the nerve endings in the feet. When we stimulate them, they sometimes stimulate the internal organs. Feet, hands, and ears have nerve endings that coordinate with different internal organs. Let's move to table pose. So I'm going to use my blanket to pad my knees. You can either pad just your knees, or I'm actually going to pad my entire lower leg from the knee down. So you can decide what you want, or you may not need a blanket at all, which is fine, or towel, or whatever. And we'll come to table. So the spine is long, neck and spine are one structure. So the back is flat, neck is long, looking down toward the floor when you get situated. Hips and knees are vertically aligned. Separate your knees to your comfort, your legs to your comfort. Push the hands out just a little so you don't have a sharp crease in your wrist joints if your wrists are sensitive. So we're going to just hold in cow. So release the back, release the spine, arch your back. This is a back bend. This is cow shape. And it's also a nice stretch for the muscles in the front torso. Just hold here. Kind of imagine those horses that are kind of older and kind of have the sway back thing going on. I was going to say ready for the glue factory, but that's not nice. So anyway, sway back horse, sway back zebra, sway back donkey. Just hold here and let the muscles around the front body just release. Pushing into your mat, into the floor. And take some breaths here. Then we'll move into cat shape. So lifting the spine up toward the ceiling and chin to chest. We're gonna hold here too. Just allowing these muscles to open and release a bit. Chin to chest, push in the floor, lift your spine upward. Breathe through your nose. Let's move into a cow one more time. We're gonna hold here. So again, releasing the muscles, allowing it back to arch, the stomach, abdominal muscles relax. And one last slow cat, lift up, exhale, chin to chest. And then we'll do a few in real time. I want you to go on your own. So inhaling, head up, arched back, and then exhaling, curl up. So go on your own time, go as fast or as slow as you'd like, whatever you want to do. And then come back to table. Extend your left leg. Either you can leave the toes on the floor, the left toes on the floor, or you can lift the left leg and keep the hips parallel. When you lift the left leg, the left hip is going to want to lift a little bit. Try to keep both hips parallel to each other, parallel to the floor. And then right fingertips can either be on the mat with the right thumb up, or you can lift the right arm. This is cat balance. Pull in the abdominal muscle. Cat balance or bird dog. Looking down so the back of the neck is smooth. Take some breaths. And then exhale, right elbow to the left knee, curl in. Inhale, left leg out, right arm out. We'll do two more. Exhale, curl, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, straighten. Last one, exhale, curl, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, straighten, and then lower, right hand, left knee. Let's take a break here. Do a couple of hip circles here. Two each way, let's do. Move the breath. Got a hip pop out of that, thank you. Thank you, yoga. We're sometimes doing the work of a chiropractor, sometimes. Come back to table, this time right toes on the mat, or lift the right leg, hips stay parallel. Left fingertips on the mat, left thumb up, or lift the left arm and just hold here. Take some breaths, pull in your belly button for help or support. This is cat balance or bird dog. And then exhale, left knee curl down, left knee to left elbow, right knee. Inhale, stretch out, two more. Exhale, curl, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, stretch out, one more. Exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch. Right knee down, left hand down. Hip circles, either way, two in each direction. And when you've done the second set, we're going to go into child's pose. And we have some options for you, or I have some options for you. So child's pose is separating the knees wide, big toes together, butt to heels or as close as you can get. Traditional child is arms are straight out above your head, palms down. If your shoulders are tight this morning, cactus arms or goalpost arms. So elbows bent, palms down, forehead on the mat. If the floor is too far away, you can stack your fists, put your forehead on the upper, the top fist, or flatten the palms, one on top of the other, forehead down on the flattened palms. Last one is hands down by your feet, on the outsides of your feet. So there's some options for you. Try them all, find the one you like the most, and hold here. So this is one of the 4 resting poses of yoga. Hold here. We're gonna come back to table. We're gonna set up now for down dog. One of the other 4 resting poses of yoga, if you believe it. So we're set up in table. Now we curl the toes under. We're gonna inhale, lift your butt up. We're gonna hold here for a few breaths. Separate the feet, get comfortable. Try to lower your heels near the foot. You don't have to touch, but just instead of being up on, well, we can go up on tiptoes. Let's tiptoe up and then lower the heels to get a stretch in the back of the legs. Tiptoe up, we'll do 5 altogether. Lower the heels, this was 4. 3 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down, 1 more. Tiptoes, and then heels lower. Lift your left leg up. Left foot down. This is called 3-legged dog. Right leg up, right foot down. 4 more. Lift, left, exhale down. Lift right, exhale down. 3 more. Lift left, exhale down. Lift right, exhale down. 2 more. Lift left, exhale, lift right, exhale. Last one, hallelujah, lift left, exhale down, lift right, exhale down, and then walk backwards, hands towards your feet, bend your knees, and hold here in a forward bend. Take some breaths. If you want to sway your arms around your legs, twisting the torso from side to side, you can do that, or you can hold still. And then breathe in with a flat back. You can come all the way up to mountain pose. And see how you feel. We held that down dog for a little while. So there's an inversion that, you know, the down dog is also an inversion. So we're flushing our brain with a lot of oxygen. So you might feel a little buzzed. It's not the right word, but I don't know the right word. Maybe Felicia will tell me later the right word for that euphoric feeling, because I can't figure it out. I know in some circles, buzzed is not the right word for sure. Anyway, mountain pose. So just let's hold here and take a few breaths. See how you feel, what you notice. Let's sway the arms from side to side. We did this just a second ago in a forward bend. Checking on your breathing. Let's set up for triangle. So feet come wide. And if you're not on a mat, just be careful that whatever you're on is not slippery. Because if you're on the bare floor, be really careful. Or if you have on socks, sometimes even socks on the mat can be slippery. So we're turning the right toes to the right. And on this one, we keep both legs straight. And if you want to kind of a little bit, to get a better balance, kind of separate your feet just a touch, meaning one is a little bit more forward than the other. Please do that. That will help with your balance. Arms are out straight in a T shape. The arms are engaged, so they're not just out, hanging out in space, but the muscles are turned. I'm going to reach out with the right fingertips and push out the left butt. And then tip, you have options. Hand above the right knee, hand on the right shin. So we're not putting any hands on the knees. Okay, hands on the shin. And depending on you, you can put your fingertips on the mat. You can put your palm on the mat in front or outside of the right foot, your pick. I'm going to stay at shin. The left arm is straight up. So this is triangle. You can also put your left hand on your hip if you want to. Nice stretch happening on the backs of both legs and the left side rib cage. So see what you notice for you. Bring the left arm over near the left ear and just hold here. Breathe through your nose. Make sure the left shoulder is not leaning or coming forward. And then inhale, bring the left arm out to the left. Come up to the T-shaped arms. Turn the right foot in, lower your arms. And then let's go left side. Turn the left foot out. The legs stay straight in triangle. When you're ready, arms in a T shape. This time the left fingers reach and the right buttocks reaches the opposite way. And then tip down above the knee, below the knee, on the shin, fingertips to the floor, palm to the floor, front or back, in front or in back of the left foot. And you get to pick. Right arm straight up, breathe. And then when you're ready, bring your right arm to your right ear and hold here. Let's see if you feel any stretch happening on the inside of the left leg, outside of the right leg. And inhale, bring the right arm to horizontal. Come up, left arm horizontal. Lower your arms. Turn your left foot in, let's stand in mountain. You see what you notice. Take some breaths. Breathe. Let's do warrior two. So feet wide again. Turn the right toes out. This time we put a little angle on the left foot, just a little bit. Okay, bending the front knee, the right knee, the knee and the ankle stay vertical. Arms are strong like before. And just hold here. So this is warrior two. Arms are strong. Sometimes that back arm, that left arm or the left arm, sometimes we forget about it because we're looking over the right middle finger. So make sure the arms are equally engaged. Let's look over the left fingers. Look over the right fingers. Look over the left fingers. And then left hand down to the left thigh. Inhale, lean back, bring the right arm straight up. This is exalted warrior or humble warrior. You can also curl the left arm a bit or keep it straight, your choice. So we're leaning back, right knee is bent. Then we'll move to side angle. Right forearm touches right thigh. The left arm comes up and all the way over. Take some breaths here. Inhale back to warrior two. Let's go directly to the left. So right foot turns in and then on a slight angle, so turn the right heel out just a tiny bit. Left toes to the left, bend the left knee and hold here. This is warrior two. So the arms are strong, looking over the left fingers first, so toward the left fingers. The arms are strong, arm muscles are engaged and turned on. Look over the right fingers. Look over the left fingers, toward the left fingers. Look toward the right finger. Right hand comes down to the right thigh. Inhale, bring the left arm up and over. Left leg is bent. You can also bend the left arm if you'd like. This is humble or exalted warrior. Some call it reverse warrior too. And then inhale to extended side angle. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm comes all the way up and across. Right arm near the right ear, hold here. Stretch and breathe. And then inhale, come back up to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, lower your arms, bring the feet together. We're going to stand in mountain just for a couple of breaths. See how you feel in energy, if you feel circulating around your legs. Lean over to your left leg. We're going to do tree. Turn the right knee out. So you can touch the arch of the right foot to the left ankle or right foot to the I don't know what just happened. Right foot to left calf. Right foot to left thigh. Whatever you got, I'm gonna go back to the baby tree. And then arms, sort of like corpse pose arms. Arms extended, palms up or down, your choice. Upside down corpse pose arms. Prayer hands above your head. Prayer hands at your heart. Prayer hands behind you, fingers down. Prayer hands behind you, fingers up. So find your arms, we'll hold here. And try to pull, if your hands are back behind you, try to pull your elbows back and just get a nice stretch in the front part of your chest and shoulder caps. And then release that, shake out arms and legs. We'll shift weight over to the right leg, pick your tree, your foot positioning and all that. Pull in your belly button and then choose your arms. So I'm gonna go with this diamond shape. My thumbs and forefingers are touching. My elbows are bent. You can also, for help with balance, stare at something that's not moving, like a dot on the floor, if you're near a wall, or something stationary. Breathe here and hold. Take 3 more breaths here. And then release when you're ready. Come back to mountain. Again, this is one of the 4 resting poses. We're gonna move back down on the floor on your back. Feet flat on the mat, knees bent. We're going for windshield wiper legs. So feet flat. And just moving the knees from side to side. You can go fast or slow. You can hold on one side and go to the other. And when my knees are to the right now, there's a stretch happening in the front of my left thigh. And vice versa when I change the other side. So see how you feel. This also loosens the low back a little. These are really nice in bed when you first wake up. Soft, cushy bed. They feel different on the mat because you have a more of a massage feeling on your low back, or the sacral area, the lowest part of your spine. That gets a little more of a massage because of the firm floor. And then come back to center, bring the right knee to chest, and just hold there. Pulling the right knee to chest with interlaced hands. Tip your chin down just a little bit so the back of your neck is smooth and comfortable. And then remove your hands, extend the right foot up, hang on to the back of your leg. You can also hold on to your pants, or if you have on shorts or nothing, hold on, don't hold on at all. You can also do peace sign fingers and big toe if you want. Try to keep the leg as straight as you can. Feet are, toes are flexed, so toes pointing toward your forehead or above your head. Then exhale, lift, we'll do 3. Forehead toward the right knee. Inhale, come down. Exhale, forehead up. Inhale, down. Last one. Exhale, forehead up. Inhale, down. Right foot on the mat. Exhale, left knee to chest. Hold on. And then extending the left foot up toward the sky. Left foot is flexed. Hang on to your left leg however you like. For a little extra stretch on the back of the left leg, you can pull that leg towards you a little more. And then inhale here. Exhale, lift your forehead toward the left knee. We're going to do 3. Inhale, head down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Last one, exhale, lift. Inhale down, and then let's move to happy baby. So bend the left knee, and then bring the right foot in, bend the right knee. Hold on either outside each foot or inside each foot, or shins or calves, or back of the knee, back of the thigh, or knee and thigh. So whichever one works for you. The feet are wide, so create some space. This is happy baby. Hold here. I haven't done this pose in a million years, and I just flipped I flipped online and saw it, and I'm like, I gotta do that. So let's rock our baby side to side. So this is another opportunity for a back massage, shoulder blade massage. See what you feel. And then come back to stillness with happy baby or in happy baby. And then lower both feet to the floor, knees bent. Some more windshield wipering the knees. Side to side. Check your breath. We'll move into final rest. So just the way your feet are, separate your feet and let the knees touch. This is one version of corpse pose. And this is also really soothing for the low back. So if laying out flat is uncomfortable or is not, you feel a little anxiety laying out flat like that on your back, you can do this as an alternate. Traditional corpse pose is with the legs extended, legs wide-ish, arms away from your torso, palms up. You can also do side corpse, knees to chest, and then turn onto your favorite side. Stack the legs bent and use the bottom arm as a pillow. So you can pick your choice. If you have a blanket handy, you can wrap up and just get comfy. Do a body scan while you're getting situated. If you feel a little more energetic than when we began, or a little more relaxed, or maybe the same way. It's all good. Just notice what's different or what isn't. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Just allow yourself to sink into the earth. Feel held by Mother Nature. Direct your attention to your feet. Attention to your hands. Attention to your arms and legs. Attention to your spine. Attention to your heart. Direct your attention to your mind. When you're ready, take a big breath in and bring your arms up overhead. And take a nice big stretch. If you are on your back, exhale, turn to one side. Exhale, knees to chest and turn to one side, and hold there for just a breath or two. And when you're ready, push up to seated. Thank you so much for coming. May you be happy. May your life have meaning, and may you be an instrument for social change.